Right, well this is our chisel morticer that we've just got, and we've had a few troubles with it. Starting with the plastic knobs on these height adjustments here. The first time I tightened one up, it cracked the plastic inside it, and now only a very short time later another student has done exactly the same with the bottom height adjuster here, and has done it up firmly as you'd need, because you know it's a fair bit of pressure on that, and as you go down you don't want it to slip as you are working, and so anyway, in tightening it up they've broken the second one. Another problem, there was quite a lot of loose of these kind of Allen screws, Allen key sort of ones, and so this height adjustment, for example, we didn't realise that it wasn't tightened, and so we went to start using it on a project, and because there was movement in it, actually we took it close to the bottom and ended up cutting right through because this wasn't tight enough, and so now we've tightened it, it's fine, but these sort of things we kind of expected would be right when we got it. These plastic covers are pretty bodgy, they don't stay closed, short of actually tucking that tab inside, so comparatively that's not very good either. We've ended up having to leave the screw in on the other side so that it doesn't fall open on us. I see that as a safety issue, compared with the jet that we've got, which came with a spring mount, and so it automatically closes just because of that spring. So quality wise, that has been disappointing as well. We've also just noticed today that there's a screw in the back of here, which I can't see just at the moment. The bottom of those screws, the casting around that has cracked out. Okay, so that should be completely enclosed, and that section at the back is cracked out. And then the other bigger problem that we've got is just with the chisels. So we've got this standard chisel set, and comparing the size of the chisels, like the 6 for example, the size of the new one is substantially shorter than the old one, and the same with the 8. The 8's over here, but if I compare the size of the 8, it's basically almost 10 or 15 mils shorter, but the real problem is that we can't get the travel of this to go down far enough. Can you just hold that down, Tim? So the strut, it's gone as far down as it can at the back side there. We've already installed this extra piece of 19 mil ply to bring up the level of it, and also so that the kids don't drop the chisel on there. But with this chisel, the height that we can, the depth that we can go is only really for that just touching the timber. And that's mounted correctly. The depth stop is not engaging. You know, the depth stop is completely off. So we can't work out why that would not cut down deeper than what it does. But essentially that means I cannot cut a piece of a mortise into a piece of 19 timber unless I prop it right up even further, which is taking it right up to the top of this fence here, which then as you tighten it up, which you have to put pressure on it, otherwise there's nothing holding it from the piece of timber from popping upwards when the chisel is coming out, and it's putting extra strain on this joint in the back here, which is only really held in with those 4 screws. So whether that's why that's cracked, I don't think it would have, because it's at the bottom. But yeah, there's a range of problems that we've had there with that. Oh, here's another problem. This thing here at the front, it basically just falls out. So if you stop down here, it falls out onto the ground. I've just stuck a bit of tape in there to kind of hold it in place there. But you know, that shouldn't just fall out. There should be a way of screwing it in or holding it in or something like that as well. I guess that's all I can really think of at the moment, but really pretty disappointed in many ways with the machine and the quality compared to the jet, which we've had for the last 10 years. And really there's only a few minor problems that caused us to replace it and get a second one, but it just seems a lot more robust. So anyway, there you go.